lined them up along the ball field right here. My heart just really went out to them. And that's why I've done it and stayed in it for this is 22 years now. I wanted them to have a voice. And I wanted them to know that we love them. They've put their lives on the line for us to defend our freedom. And the town loves them. It's a day to just rejoice and say thank you. And I'm telling you, I've seen veterans completely overwhelmed with joy to know they're loved, that they're recognized.
It gives the veterans in the community a chance to come together, talk, laugh. They get to hear some of our stories. It's just a good time. I have grandchildren and great-grandchildren now. On that day, for them to hear some of the stories from other veterans besides me, I think is important and a big deal.
Steve Esselstyn, he was a special event liaison for the Bend Police Department. He came up to me and he asked me if I would help produce a Veterans Day parade for Bend. And what had happened was in 1999, Mike Dolan, he's a World War II veteran, he was upset because there were no parades here to honor veterans on the holiday.
We were told that we can't have a Veterans Day parade. He goes, I'll walk down there if anybody will go with me, with the full expectation that the police were going to arrest him.
And so he took a big flag and marched down Wall Street by himself, right down the middle.
Everybody stood alongside there clapping their hands, saying thank you, thank you. Everybody's thanking him.
He said he was determined to have a parade the next year. He was going to start the parade. And that's where I came in. Steve Esselstyn from the Bend Police Department, he introduced me to Mike Ward. And Mike Ward was so well known. He worked with Veteran Service Office here in Deschutes County, and he knew everybody, and it was magic. So we started to have meetings here at the VFW to bring the public in and say, let's have a parade.
I came that following year to the JROTC, and we were one of the first units and one of the largest units for years in the parade. I just think it's important for the community to have that interaction with veterans, whether it's just a wave or a thank you, or to really sit down and break bread that day and talk with a veteran.
I love the veterans, and I love the town. And it's changed hands, meaning sponsors. And now it's in the hands of Covo, which I think is wonderful. But I'm still behind the scenes working it. I think it's my purpose. People always say, what's your purpose in life? And I always say it always will be right in front of you. Whether it's feeding somebody, mentoring somebody. And when Steve Esselstyn came to me and asked, please, will you help us produce a parade for the town of Bend? That was my purpose. So that's what keeps me going.
It's people like Rabin that come out and say, let's coordinate this, let's do that, to help the veterans. They help more than what you think.
You always hear the expression, never leave a man behind, or never forgotten. You ask me what this parade means, that's what it means. We didn't leave you behind. We have not forgotten you. And that's our way of expressing that we have not forgotten the veterans.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos from Central Oregon Daily News. And for more news from the high desert, just visit centraloregondaily.com.